What's up, people? It's ATC Prime. How you all doing? As you can see, this is not Call of Duty. This is Battlefield Bad Company, and I'm gonna start bringing a new series, and it's gonna be Battlefield Bad Company series. This right here is Vietnam, the expansion pack or the DLC, whatever you want to call it, and we are defending. So we have to defend these two objectives, and we are playing Rush. All right, so our objective is to defend these two bases right now and to kill the attackers. As you can see on the mini-map, they have 75 tickets, and we need to take all those tickets down in any means possible. So just kill these bitches. Anyways, the reason why I'm bringing this out is because I'm going to be playing a lot of Battlefield 3 when it comes out, so I really want to get back into Battlefield Bad Company 2. I played a lot of the first one. I played 1943 and a lot of Battlefield 2. Sorry, Bad Company 2. When I was bored of Modern Warfare 2 and before I joined the OTC, I played a lot of this game, and I just generally sniped all the time, and I was pretty good. I've got gold on every single sniper and platinum on 2 others. But that's all I did. I sniped. I lone wolfed it a lot. And I wasn't a very team objective player. It wasn't until I joined the OTC that I became more objective based type of player. So I thank them a lot for that, and that leads me to this game and how team based it is. Yes, you get your bush Wookiees, aka recon snipers, and I'll talk a lot more in detail about sniping and all the different classes in the future. I'll do separate videos on how to do what, how to effectively snipe whilst attacking, as well as defensively. Same as using the engineer, the medic, and the assault class. I would say probably my favorite class on this game is probably the assault class. Well, no, I would say the recon, but because I've sniped so much, the assault class would be second. I'm pretty much bored of sniping. I like being all the classes actually. Engineer not so much, because you really put yourself out a lot in danger against the tanks and whatnot. But this, as I said, this is a team-based game, and you need those classes. If someone in my squad is not an engineer, then I'll be quite happy to switch to be an engineer. And a lot of the times, I will switch to an engineer class if we need to take out a tank or a chopper or whatnot, depending on how well the squad is doing. So the more engineers there are in the field, the quicker we take those tanks out, right? And especially in the modern Bad Company 2, you need engineers. They are very special classes. So yeah, as I said, you really need them. So what I'm doing here is I'm sitting on this island because obviously a lot of the snipers like to come up here when they're attacking. So I'm trying to put them off and just be a general nuisance and try and force and pin them back. Right here I'm looking right at their home base. They just spawn over that hill there, and you'll see what I mean about the bush Wookiees and how they just don't help their team when it's attacking. I'm not having a go at the snipers. It just depends on how you play the class. A lot of people in Bad Company, so a lot of the veterans, they frown upon the bush Wookiees who just sit back in their base and do nothing. Alright, it's okay if you're doing a job for your team, whether you're spotting and whatnot, but if you're not doing anything, then you should just put that class down or leave the game and go find yourself. We'll go into squad TDM and snipe. So that leads me to saying that there's a lot of different game modes in this. It's not just Rush. You get Conquest. Conquest is like domination. We have to capture the flags. You get Squad TDM and Squad Rush as well. So Squad Rush is just 4v4v4, I think. I'm sorry, I don't play a lot of Squad Rush. I don't even play the TDM version, but I will in the future once I get a strong enough squad to do that, and once they know the maps, then I'll be quite happy to delve into that. But right now it's just Rush and Conquest that I am playing. Right here, excuse me, this is my first time playing for some time. So I just stick my microphone on, started talking and communicating, and Devious answered, put his microphone in and started talking. So that leads me to saying that if you got a microphone, put it on, start communicating with someone, and I guarantee they'll start communicating with you, and you could have a potential friend to be added to your list playing a different game that you may enjoy. And that happens quite a lot. I've picked up a lot of guys that sounds so dirty because I've just communicated with them, and a lot of people are more than happy to communicate with people, so you'll make a lot of friends like that. So with this game, there is a huge learning curve. It's not so easy just to pick up and play it. The control schemes are totally different to other FPSs. But once you get familiar with them, the game will come into its own, and they're not so bad. The feeling you get when you're skating on ice, or the out-of-body feeling, is generally because you're playing on a bad server. And you also got to think about the realistic feel of what a soldier would do if he is carrying a 150 kilogram pack on his back. Yeah, you're not going to run around with lightweight, you know. So it's just different. It's just a different feel, but it's not a bad feel in my opinion. You just need to get used to it. And the different specs will obviously change how your character would feel, how he moves and whatnot. But as far as how overwhelming this game can be, because of the size of the map, the maps, or the destruction, the vehicles, it can be very overwhelming for you. But once you get used to the maps, the weapon combinations, get the feel of the game, you'll start to really enjoy it, and the game will come into its own. As I've stressed, it's very team orientated, which is why I sort of want the OTC guys to try and look at this and get into it, and just so they know that there is a different game on the market there. It's not just Call of Duty. And I think the OTC could excel in a game like this because of how team-based we are. If you get 12 people in a lobby together, I think we could dominate these games. I know we dominate a lot in Call of Duty, but I'm pretty much bored of it, and I'm sure one or two other people are bored of that game. So I think it's kind of important to sort of expand. Oh, I didn't see this guy. I think it's sort of important to expand our horizons a little bit and look at other games and not just be Call of Duty based. Because come on, we've got to be slightly bored of that game, right? Along with all the bullshit that's going on right now. Don't get me wrong, I love Call of Duty, but I'm very bored of it. And I will still play it from time to time, but just not as much. Okay, so we're going down to 7 tickets, and they've just taken A from us. So we pretty much won this game. Don't get me wrong, I've seen teams win this with 1 or 2 tickets left, so it's never over. I just want to say that this game is not about KD, so kill death ratio is not important unless you play squad TDM all the time. But this is more team-based, so getting that win in the win column is far more important. So right here I've switched to my engineer, so I'm going to take out this tank and get this final kill. Boom, there it is. Right there, that's a little glitch. It says we lost, but we actually won. I mean, you get this from time to time, but doesn't matter. So we're just going to see the end totals here, see the end stats, our kills, and what pins that we got. Go through all those little spins. Gold squad pin and ace pin. 20 and 5. Good game for us all round. And the team wins. So there it is. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed this little video. You lot take it easy. Look forward to more. Peace.